So we're live with our first stream. Just playing some open tournament practice with the Bant Approach deck. And I'm here with Chris Steiner. He is my partner in this endeavor. And we're just trying to get better at Magic here. And hopefully you guys enjoy the ride while we're going. So we're on a mulligan. We're playing Bant Approach. Opponent kept 7. We are on a play. I think I'm going to bottom this. Plan on casting Azcanta on turn 2. And see where it goes from there. Hopefully we're not playing against mono red or Mardu vehicles. Highland Lake seems like something pretty weird. Cast search for Azcanta, pass the turn. Grixis. Oh gosh, dang it. I hate this card. Takes. I'm gonna bet he. Okay. Bet he's gonna take the Hour of Promise. So this might be like a Grixis Pirates build, possibly? With like Admiral Beckett, maybe? Maybe he's splashing the red for that as well as Hostage Taker. This is a good draw. Say no to that. So we want to get a second blue here because we already have double green, double white. We'll pass the turn. And you need double blue to cast Mind. We want that to be painless, so. Another freebooter. Well, here's to a Fumigate. Possible we cycle this irrigated farmland. Possible. Depending on what our draw step is. Shep Oasis, we'll put that into the grave. We kind of need gas, even though it is a desert. Scavenger Grounds. So I could cycle, potentially draw a 2 or 3 drop and cast it. Let's try that. Binding. That's not the worst. Hopefully it either resolves or doesn't get ripped from my hand. We're also feeling Azcanta a little bit, although our opponent is mounting some pressure. Captivating Crew. Gain control. Tap. Oh, wow. Wow. I didn't even know this card existed, to be honest. You get to sorcery speed. Gain control. I might have to bind that. potentially. Or I could bind Freebooter. Not sure. Fumigate would just be amazing. Field of Road. So we'll take 6 the next turn down to 11. It's not very good. I think we're definitely casting Binding this turn, so put that at the bottom. Just in case we draw Fumigate. Or Raska Relic. Let's cast Binding. I think we're just gonna get this crew and just prevent damage. We just want to live. And our Search for Azcanta is going to flip in a few turns. Opponent has lots of lands. Plenary Storm's annoying. We'll take 5 this turn. Go to 12. If he sacrifices a treasure, which I think he'll do. Nope. Okay, Azcanta, what do we got? Compass. What's Compass do for us? I think I'm supposed to play Compass, get a land drop, and then I'm taking potentially 6, going to 7. Well, we gotta hit something either way. So we're gonna Compass, make a land drop. Or we could Relic. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna Compass, make a land drop. Pretty scary. Let's actually play the land. Could very well die to something like, I guess Glorybringer, we're still not dead. Very close to dead though. Hopefully we can flip Compass soon. So that we can at least mitigate some of this damage. Ruin Raider. That's pretty bad for us. He most likely has the 3 mana pirate counterspell, unless you pay 4. Okay, Baffling could be really good. Let's think about this. We got 6 mana. What are our other options? I think we'll say we'll keep this. We want to cast it. Alright, so we can either play the Arch, spin the Compass, grab a land, play a land, Baffling End on... Man. Exactly 9. Well, actually, hold on. 6. So we can get the city's blessing and draw a card here. I think that's what I'm going to do. So we'll play the relic. And we'll gain 3 life and draw a card. So that's another land that flips the compass. So now we can afford to baffling in the kite sail with the approach and go for the approach win with a flipped Azcanta. I guess this is the plan. This is kind of risky though still. We still take 4 at a minimum next turn, so we're still on a 3-turn clock. It's pretty close. But then I go up to 7, which increases the clock by 2, I think. Alright. Untap that guy. I'm guessing our opponent has all removal in their hand, hopefully. We take 4. They're going to draw a card off the Ruin Raider. Island. Excellent. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we should just mill most likely anything that's on top of the library. Unless it's a Fumigate or something. So we'll put that in the graveyard. We'll transform Azcanta. Draw for turn. Draw an Arch. If this game goes any later. Okay. Cast an approach, it resolves, go to 15. I got Aspires up. I have no Ipni Rivulets, unfortunately. But I do have... I'll draw for turn, which puts 5 cards on top of the approach. And then at the end of turn, I can, I think, draw a card and Azcanta. Draw a card with Arch and Azcanta. Okay, we have to do Captain Lannery Storm because of the amount of treasures. Take our 4, go back to 11. We untap with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 6, 9, 10 lands. So we need to draw an untapped land this turn to be able to draw a card with Arch and Azcanta. Actually, I don't think we can even do that because that would... Ooh, Mirage Mirror. That's a sweet card. Okay. Approach. This is why you play 4. Game over. Okay, that was close. Oraska Relic really showing up big time there. Gain 3, draw a card. Pretty sweet. We're going to want all the baffling ends for the freebooters. Fumigates, I think, stay in. We're going to play... He had blue mana, but he didn't cast any blue spells. I don't know if I'm supposed to bring in Jace's Defeat on the draw. Maybe 1. They had black mana. They probably have... the Lost Legacy package. I think we're going to run it. Well, we got to cut one more card. We'll cut one compass. We'll keep the fumigates in because at any point in that game, if a fumigate resolved, I think the game was over much sooner than it was, naturally. We brought the 2 Carnage Tyrants in as a hedge against, obviously, Lost Legacy. They still, we didn't see it, but they still might be playing that blue card. The Pirates counterspell, unless you pay 4. Yeah. Alright, I think we're keeping this hand. We got all 3 colors. We got a Rascal Relic, we got Ramp, we got 2 Baffling Ends. I think we're in a solid spot. Play the Drowned Catacomb turn 1. Lookouts Dispersal. That is the card I was thinking about. So, again, that is why Carnage Tyrant is in the deck post-board against pretty much any kind of blue mana. It's pretty safe to just throw them in because they might be trying to counter all of your other spells and be left not using their mana, and you just slam a giant lizard in their face. There's a freebooter. You get one. I'm going to take the freebooter out and get my card back immediately. So we have the 2 Baffling Ends. Grixis colors cannot really do anything to Baffling Ends. They might be able to bounce it.
Maybe he'll take a Baffling End. That'd be hysterical.
Yeah, I don't know what he's going to do.
Because if he takes a Baffling End, you can just leave it there and wait. No way. No way.
Well, if he plays another Kite Sail, though, then I lose both Baffling Ends. And then I'll be left with 2 Kite Sails. So if I wait, then I could have 2 Kite Sails on board and me having nothing. Or if I play it now and he plays a Kite Sail after the fact, it'll only be 1 Kite Sail in play. Planes. Wheel Baffling End. Your Kite Sail freebooter. This is pretty huge too because he's on the play and the onus is on him to really put pressure on. See, we're just gonna. Well, actually, I think we're gonna ramp this turn. Hopefully, we draw a desert. Gift of Paradise. Gift of Paradise is a pretty good draw.
Pretty good card.
This one loses all abilities. I think I'm gonna prioritize ramp here. We're gonna get some more lands out of our deck. White mana is pretty essential. We'll pass the turn, take 2. Unless they have Land Restore. Maybe I should have Baffling Ended, but I guess I can Baffling End next turn. Or cast Hour of Promise, but we won't get any zombies, which is a downer. Or we'll just lose Hour of Promise. Be left with ramp spells. Hopefully we can cash in with a Mind. The Gift of Paradise will be kind of like a fog/ramp at the same time. I mean, it's going to turn his 2 swings with this into putting me at 19. Thematic Compass is pretty good. So, play the land for sure. Good gift, leaving us with 3 mana. Play the Relic. Gain 3 life. Then we could play Hour of Promise and Compass. Following turn. And we'll just be insane on mana. It'll be a pretty good life total. We're getting City's Blessing pretty quickly here, I think. So we can get the Arch of like one desert in case we draw another Hour of Promise when we actually cast this, if we get to cast it. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 permanents, so 2 more. Next turn we should have City's Blessing. We can cash this in for life and a card. Turn we untap with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So we can cast both. What does he draw? Hostage Taker, uncastable. He's missed his 4th land drop twice now. Spring to Mind. I think we just get the Arch and play. It's too much mana. Yeah, we'll get some value out of this relic. Tap it for mana once. We're gonna get the Arch and an Ipnu Rivulet, because Ipnu is kind of the most important deck manipulation one. It's really the only one, actually. We have City's Blessing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands. Flip Compass. We'll take 2 next turn. We had 17. Opponent has missed 4th land drop. It's a Highland Lake, so maybe they tap out for a Hostage Taker to try to steal this, just to get something on the board. We'll untap this guy. Take 2. Second Ruin Raider. Doomfall. Alright, you get a spring. You got it. There's Shrez Kanta. Okay. Can respect that. Not a great draw, but it does continue to allow us to play with our lands that we have here. So I think I'll cash this now, just because the upside's pretty high. If new. Not great. We could also... They play Hand Disruption though, so I think we're just going to wait on the mind. Cast it in a turn. I could potentially cast it now. I think I'm going to wait because I think they're going to tap out again. Or they'll just play Search and leave up a pseudo negate. I'm still happy to trade a negate for the mind, I think. Tap Ruin Raider, take 2. Second main, nothing. So we don't want him to draw the card off this. Alright, so we landed the mine. That's pretty huge. We get to cash in on that. We have all this mana, and now we're going to catch up on cards too. 5 Force. Well, that's a terrible sideboard card against this. So that's pretty good for us. Fumigate. Could play the Fumigate, or we could just Baffling in this. I think I just want to Baffling in the Ruin Raider and just keep Maze of Ithing my opponent until he gets frustrated enough to tap out so I can Fumigate him. Play another Ipti Rivulet because we want the deserts in play as fast as possible. case we draw another Hour Promise. Less deserts to search means more utility lands and good mana we can search for. Or just additional deserts if that's what we need. This does leave us open to hand disruption. We've already seen 2 Doomfalls, so... What? Oh, they milled Lightning Strike, and they concede. Alright, so that concludes the first match. I'm going to stop for at least a little bit here. Try to figure out if we can do this any better, or if we can figure out how to get music on here, learn some more about what Twitch allows and doesn't allow. But anyway, for now, I'm Neil. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Come join us again.